Welcome YouTubers, and today I'm going to try something a little bit different. I'm going to do a voiceover for this acrylic drip video. I know it's not baking, but you know, Valentine's Day is around the corner, and you know, it is really cool to have like a gift for someone, you know, and it's just something really cool and fun, and it's just something different. So let's get started. First, you're going to need a canvas. I used a black one because I want to go for a space theme, hence my Star Wars shirt and my Star Wars earrings. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is get a cup. I put a little bit of water in it, and the next thing I'm going to do is add some glue. It's a Glue All Elmer's glue, and it's a little tricky to squeeze. I end up having to take up the whole cap and just kind of squeeze it in there. But it's supposed to help thicken the paint and make it more like hold its form, but the water kind of helps thin it, so it kind of makes the colors more streaky and kind of makes it easier for light colors to go through it. I'm going to add some black paint, not too much, just enough to kind of add some contrast. Going to add some purple. It's a metallic and it's really cool. It's definitely like, I was going for a texture base with this, and this one it really is a contrast because it comes out really smooth, and the rest of the stuff kind of has like a lumpy, and I just want something really 3D. I got some yellow, kind of go for our gases and the nebulas, and you can do whatever colors you want, and I was just trying to stick with a certain theme of space, but if you want to do something random you can. If you want to do a bunch of pinks and reds, I'm adding my blue. Those are easy because you can just like pop open, just squeeze. I may have used a little bit too much of that blue, but I was going for space. You know, and there is no real wrong way. You always can just add to it. I got another shade of purple. It's not 50 shades, just 2 shades. Just a slight little like between the metallic and the regular. And next up we're going to have a little paintbrush. I used that in order to like mix it, because I just didn't really have a stir on hand. All I had was like one I'd eat with. I just didn't want to like get acrylics on it. So I mix it a little bit because I just kind of was trying to go for a swirl. And I have a little bit too much water in this, so it's going to come out a little streaky. And it's not quite going to hold its form. So, you know, it just depends what kind of look you're going for. It does look really pretty though. I just, you know, if you do add too much water, there is a solution. And it's called a lot of glue. Alright, so now we're going to start. Oh, yeah, it's a little soapy. Oh, I know some ways, you know, like that's what makes it dirty, is like kind of like trying to aim for a shape instead of just plopping it on. Yep, and here comes the glue. This will really help kind of hold its form. And you know, there's no real wrong way. It's just if you have a certain idea how you want it, then you know, that's the beauty of painting. You just keep going till it's what you want. You just have to know when to stop. But you also know when to push and keep going. It's a balance. It's kind of like yin and yang. Oh, there's the glue. It kind of looks like a heart on there. I just noticed that. Okay, stir, 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 stir. Oh, and here we go. So, almost take 2 with the paint. I want to keep this in because I kind of want to show like mistakes along the way. This is my first ever acrylic drip, and I'm adding more colors because I added the glue. I did add some white just to kind of be like stars and stuff. But there are ways to add your own little stars. Oh, a little bit more black. And some more blue. Or is that metallic purple? Metallic purple. Let's see. And here it goes. See, if you want like really runny, you know, the water will be really good for you. But just, I was wanting a little bit more of a tactile painting, like something I could really just like touch, and just kind of like half the fun's just kind of like touching the painting. And here we are, splattering it on. Oops, gonna add some. I was trying to get more diversity with the colors. It kind of came out a little bit monotone. I don't know why. It's just every time I try to pour it, and it's, you know, it might be because I'm mixing it, but I got some swirls eventually. I think part of it is you're supposed to just keep pouring and let it kind of drip off. But overall, I'm pretty happy the way it came out. And you know, you just kind of keep pouring it. I was just trying to leave a little bit of the canvas underneath it, so kind of just have that real contrast of textures. Like I said, there's no real wrong way. It's just kind of learning from using your own methods. Oh, there it goes. Pouring, pouring, pouring. Oh. But it also is cool because like it is a way to like kind of like make a present for someone, you know, with Valentine's coming up, and it's like a way to kind of do it from the heart. Oh, there it is. You can see some of the other colors. Yay! And you know, you can kind of help expand it by kind of like, you know, moving it this way and that. Oh. Yeah, I was kind of working those corners, trying to get those situated. Okay. Just kind of finishing up the base of it. In a moment, we're going to work on the stars. You know, just the stars, you know, the thing with that is you have to keep in mind what kind of paintbrush you're using. It's kind of hard to do it with certain types, which I have found out the hard way. Oh. Okay, gonna take this and oops, we're getting our white paint to do our stars. You can run your finger across it and try to flick it across and make like little white stars, but with this type of paintbrush that was being an issue. It was just not wanting to work. So you know what you can do is just get your paint and just kind of slap colors on there and just have really, really big stars, which is one way you can do it. It could be a little comet shooting across the sky or whatever. This paintbrush was a lot more helpful. You know, you just kind of dab the paint on, just kind of slap it on there, and as you can see, it starts to have little spots pop up. As you can see here, I kind of went ahead and added some more blue to it. I was kind of like wanting to change the monotoneness of it, and I just felt like there was a little bit too much of one shade of blue, and I just wanted to add some more on top of it. So the way I achieved this color was I just added some blue to it and just kind of took the back of the paintbrush and kind of swirled it. So, you know, that's kind of how I achieved it. And then what I did was I take this other paintbrush. This one was a lot more helpful, and I kind of just dabbed at it and just kind of mixed it and then just kind of plopped it on there, you know. And that's just kind of part of the fun, is just kind of figuring the stuff out and just kind of finding your own way to it, you know. And I had a lot of fun doing this paint video, and like maybe we could do some more craft videos in the future, and you know, y'all can like leave some suggestions and we'll go from there. And I really hope y'all like this video and like and subscribe. Bye.